on Finniston Farm by Enid Blyton. Julian and Dick leaned their bicycles against a gate and sat down. Below them spread the Dorset countryside, shimmering in the heat of the day. They were on their way to meet Anne and George, who were due to arrive with Timmy on the bus that stops at Finniston Church. The five were going to stay at a place called Finniston Farm, set on a hill above the little village of Finniston. An old school friend of George's mother was taking paying guests at the farmhouse, and had asked her to recommend visitors. George had promptly said she would like to go there with her cousins in the summer holidays. Dick looked at his watch. It was time to continue their journey, if they were going to be at the bus stop in time. They rode down the hill, and there at the bottom was the village. It looked old and peaceful and half asleep.
Let's find the church and the bus stop, Dick.
There's the bus coming, Julian. Let's follow it.
I saw Anne and George in it. Come on.
Hey, George! Dick! Julian! I'm so glad you're here to meet us. Can you take my suitcase?
Give it to me. Hello, Anne. How's my little sister?
It's lovely to see you again. Hello, Anne. I'll take your suitcase.
Hello, Timmy. Good boy. Yes, I did notice you.
Hello, Timmy.
What about some ginger beer and ice cream? There's a shop over there that sells them. Come on.
What can I get you?
5 ice creams and 4 bottles of ginger pop, please.
5 ice creams? Do you want one for that dog, then?
There you are. He said yes.
Oh, well, here you are. 5 ices and your ginger pop.
Thanks. A toast, everyone. Here's to a happy fortnight to us all on the farm.
Whose farm are you staying at?
Finniston Farm. Do you know it?
Oh, yes. Up the lane to the right at the end of the village street. Are you staying with the Philpots?
Yes. Do you know them?
I know the twins there. The 2 Harrys. Not well. Nobody does. They never make friends. You look out for their old great-granddad. He's a one, he is. He once fought a mad bull and knocked it out.
Really?
Yes. But Mrs. Philpot, she's nice.
Good. Here's the money for our stuff. Goodbye. Well, shall we go and find the nice Mrs. Philpot, the unfriendly Harrys, and the fearsome great-granddad? Sounds interesting, doesn't it?
The 4 children walked down the dusty village street. Anne suddenly stopped outside a curious little shop with the name William Finniston above the door. She looked longingly at the antiques and bric-a-brac in the window. The others called to her to get a move on, and she hurried after them, determined to slip down to the shop one day by herself. They all went up the little lane, and soon the farmhouse came in sight. It was a big one, 3 stories high, with whitewashed walls. The 5 stood in the scrubbed stone entrance, and Dick spotted a wrought-iron handle hanging down in the porch. He pulled it, and a bell jangled somewhere inside. 2 children came up the hallway. They were exactly alike. Julian smiled at them.
Good afternoon. I hope you're expecting us.
Come this way. The Kirans, Mother.
Oh, my dears, I'm so pleased to see you.
Hello, Mrs. Philpot. What a lovely old place. If you tell us where to go, we'll look after ourselves. It's nice of you to have us.
I expect your aunt told you the farm's not doing too well. I've some other boarders too, an American and his son, so I'm pretty busy.
Well, you don't need to bother about us. We'll camp out in the barn if you like. We're used to roughing it.
That might be a help. I've a bedroom for the girls, but I'm afraid you boys would have to share with the American boy. And, well, you might not like him.
We'd prefer camp beds in the barn.
And if there's anything Georgina and I can do to help you, just tell us.
I'm going to enjoy having you children here. The twins do a great deal, and they help on the farm too. I'll get them to show you all to your sleeping places. Twins!
Yes, Mother.
Hello. What's your name?
Harry.
And what's your name?
Harry.
Surely you don't have the same name.
We called the boy Henry, and he became Harry. And we called the girl Harriet, and she calls herself Harry for short.
I thought they were both boys.
Harriet likes her hair as short as Henry's.
Funny how some girls want to be boys, isn't it, George?
Oh, shut up, Dick.
Twins, show the girls to the top bedroom, and then take the boys out to the big barn. They can have the old camp beds.
We sleep out there.
Hang on, we don't want to cause trouble.
There's room for you all in the big barn. Go on now, twins, do as I tell you. Take the four up to the top bedroom with the cases, and then out to the barn.
All right, twins. We'll carry the cases. Here's the girls' bedroom.
While they show you the barn, we'll unpack some of the things we've brought and bring them down later.
Right. Hey, look at the mess in that room across the passage. It must be the American boys' room.
Dick, look at the twins shaking their fists at that room.
They must have some sort of grudge against him. Let's hope they get one for us. Well, now for the barn.
The twins stalked out of the farmhouse and took the boys to an enormous barn. One of them pushed open the great door. Both boys gasped at the great beams soaring up into the roof, like a cathedral. It was as old as the hills and used for storing sacks of meal. There were 2 camp beds in a corner of the barn. A shrill barking came from one of them, and the boys saw a tiny black poodle standing up.
What a tiny thing. What's his name?
Snippet! Come here, Snippet. He's very friendly. Come here, little one.
He's our dog. Give him to us.
All right, you can have him.
Look, why do you have to be so dumb? It really wouldn't hurt you to be a bit friendly. Let us sleep in your old room. We really don't mind.
We will all sleep in here. We'll fetch the other camp beds. Come on, Snippet.
Those twins make me feel peculiar. The way they act and speak together makes me feel as if they're puppets or something.
They're just rude and unfriendly. Oh, well, they won't get in our way much. Here they come.
Here are your camp beds. Tea's ready. We'll show you where to wash.
Thanks. We'd better be careful or we'll catch their habit. Dick, look at the poodle stalking that jackdaw.
He settled on the poodle's back. The poodle's going mad.
Roll over, Snippet.
Is he tame? What's his name?
Nosy. He fell down a chimney and broke his wing. We kept him till he was well, and now he won't leave us.
Julian, Dick. Oh, there you are.
No, Timmy, come here. Take your dog away. It's all right. He won't hurt Snippet. Take your dog away. All right. Come on, Tim. That poodle wouldn't be more than a mouthful for you anyway.